Hello, guys and gals, and this is a movie review for The Last Starfighter, and this is for the 25th anniversary edition. I think we picked this up from a thrift store or something. Um, I remember The Last Starfighter because back when we got our very first VCR, that was the first movie we watched. I think. It was either that or Enemy Mine. I don't remember which one we watched first. And the movies were kind of similar, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. Now, the information provided with the 25th anniversary edition, the added features, did mention that this was the very first movie to use computer generated graphics as opposed to recreating computer simulations on the screen, as in simulating computers. This was actually, they actually used graphics here to simulate, spaceships and stuff like that. Very first time that it ever happened. No one had ever tried it before. And it really kind of revolutionized the industry. Um, and I think that the graphics even hold up really well today. The movie was very Spielberg-esque, They set it in a trailer park in the mountains in California because if they had set it in a suburban environment, then it would be too much of a ripoff of E.T. Um, I think that the writer of the script actually said that he based it kind of off of the Once and Future King, except that instead of the sword, well, the sword being the game and the game becoming real. Really, really fascinating concept, really, and amazing how it came out. But anyways, um, this actually had, and I was surprised to see this. I don't know if very many people mention this, but Will Wheaton is in this, and I mean, they didn't make a big deal of it because I think back then I don't think Will Wheaton was really popular. He wasn't on Next Generation yet. He wasn't on The Big Bang Theory, of course, because The Big Bang Theory didn't come along until like 20 years later or so. But anyways, Lance Guest I think was the lead on this, and Catherine Stewart Catherine something Stewart was the female lead. And really, it is a fascinating movie about someone who was really good at video games and then got recruited into this, intergalactic organization to help fight crime. Anyways, uh, but yeah, really, really a good movie, I thought. I mean, by the standards back then, it was amazing. But this was kind of the forerunner of most of the movies that we have these days that are like all computer generated. Because I mean, we have children's movies that are like completely computer generated, with just people lending their voices. They used to do that with animation, and now they do it like with computers. Um, Disney's very popular for the whole animation aspect of it, and then they acquired Pixar that did the whole computer generated thing, and they got into that business too. Um, so you have like Brave and Bolt and stuff like that. And this is basically a forerunner of all that. And it was just basically a cheesy space opera, which works really well with the formula. They even got the Music Man, Robert Prescott, I believe his name was. I've never actually seen Music Man, but they made a big deal about him being some kind of big celebrity or something. And he really played his character really well, Centauri, who was like this con man, and it really came off as being authentic and genuine. Of course, there's lots of aliens and stuff, and the alien design was really, really cool too. Very, very unique. Um, the score is probably like the centerpiece of the film because the score really, I think, carries the picture. They really captured the feel with the score. Um, but yeah. Anyways, the movie takes place basically, as I said before, in a little trailer park. Actually, a trailer park in the mountains of California, and they have an arcade machine set up outside of this liquor store. and this kid plays it a lot, the main character, and he just doesn't want to really be there. It's kind of boring there, I guess, and so, anyways, he asked for a loan or something, so he can go to this big fancy college, so he can actually make something of his life. And then things go sour for him until he basically beats this video game or gets a high score on it, and then things get weird, and all the best things happen when things get weird. Um, but yeah, it is really an interesting movie, and I had forgotten a lot of stuff because I hadn't seen this movie since I was a kid. So, yeah, I had forgotten a lot of the stuff from this movie, and watching it again just reiterated what an amazing film it truly is. It probably has quite a large cult following, and I think it was even really successful. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. I haven't done any of the research, but I think this film basically even impressed ILM, um, in, you know, um, Industry Light and Magic. The whole Star Wars thing. The people who made Star Wars, those people. Yeah, it even impressed the Star Wars people. Um, yeah, because they had some interview with the people there, and they were like impressed with the graphics back then because they had done rendered these 3D ships, and done realistic, stuff with them using computer programs and stuff like that. So, Industry Light and Magic, I think, is what it's called. The whole Skywalker thing. I don't really care for Star Wars or anything like that, so I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. And I think Disney acquired them too. So, anyways, this was really an amazing film. Um, I thought it was well acted. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's other people that were notable in it. It's from that era that I didn't really know anyone, you know, because I hadn't actually seen this movie since I was a kid. So, anyways, but it was just kind of a slice of life type of thing, and it was really really kind of cool. Um, I would equate it to E.T., but I haven't seen E.T. since I was a kid, so I don't really remember that movie too much. Um, but anyways, yeah, this was I thought was an amazing movie and one that you should check out if you get the chance. It's probably available on most streaming services and apparently some thrift stores because that's where I got mine. Anyways, hmm, really great find too. I think it was like $2 or something. I don't know. Anyways, I personally thought it was an amazing movie, and it's one that you should check out if you like, cheesy space operas. It's really, really an amazing, kind of a really good. It kind of has B movie type aesthetics, but it's done really, really well. And for the time, the special effects were top notch. Anyways, yeah. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. I think I've covered all the points, checking them off in my head. Yep. Anyways, so yeah, you should check out this film. It is a really good movie. Kind of one of the older movies, one of the classics, I would call it. But anyways, um, but yeah, that's just my opinion. You can either take my opinion or leave it. Either way is fine. And if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way or if you want to join the Discord server, all that information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved and have a great day.